Hey friends, welcome to Warrior Wednesday. If you're on here live, please say hello so I can see you and acknowledge you. And if you're catching the replay, post hashtag replay so I can also acknowledge you and say hello as well. So if we haven't met yet, my name is Zena Solomon and I'm here to support you in reinventing yourself so you can create a life by design versus a life by default, and in the process be in alignment with your passion, purpose, and also create possibility. So with that said, I have a really cool topic that I want to cover with you today, which is about limiting beliefs. And what inspired this topic is essentially working with several clients over the past few weeks, and that theme has been coming up: resistance, fear. It's been coming up in the past few weeks, and I just want to say that resistance is actually a form of fear. So if you're experiencing resistance, that is actually stemming from fear. And in that space, I want you to notice that it's actually coming from a limiting belief or a belief that you have that is in your subconscious mind that led to that. So before I jump in, I actually want to share a quick story with you on the clients that I've been working with over the past month. And one of his situations was he actually works in a corporate job, and his goal in working with me is to create his own business. But he had a bump in the road, as we all do in life, right? Like you're starting something, but then something happens that's unexpected. And what happened to him was in his corporate job, they decided to downsize his position. And if you've ever worked in corporate, which by the way, I've worked in corporate for a long time, and I've led teams in corporate. I've let people go, and I've also been let go. That just comes with being in that territory. So who has been in a situation where you were let go for whatever reason, for a company reason, downsize, right size, whatever that situation is? If that's you, just I want to see you, and if you could comment, that'd be awesome so I can acknowledge you. So with that, his situation essentially was he was, first of all, he was grossly underpaid in his job. So I'm going to start there. He was making like 50 grand, that's 50 in a year, and he lives in the tri-state area, so which is a very high cost of living area, right? And they downsized him in his responsibilities, and they reduced his salary to $40,000 a year. Now, of course, he was super stressed out because he has a family. 40K, just, I mean, if you're living on either side of the coast, East Coast, West Coast, you know that they're just not going to work, right? If you have a family and all that stuff, right? So one of the things that I coached him on was to find other opportunities and give himself a raise. You know what I mean? And I know it's easier said than done, but what I will say to you, that a lot of things came up for him, a lot of resistance. Like he didn't feel it was possible. He didn't think it was going to work. He said, who's going to hire me for double? They're just not going to work. Like a lot of things, fear crept in, his resistance came in, and I really really worked with him to support him in this process. And one of the good things about him is he's very, very coachable, which is awesome, because when you're coachable and you're open, and you actually hear the coaching, you will get the result that you want to create. So anyway, so he went on job interviews, and in a couple of weeks he actually landed the job, and he's making right now double what he was making in his corporate job that he got downsized from. So what it would feel like for you if you actually gave yourself a raise, or like doubled your income or whatever, like in a corporate setting, like what would open up for you if you were in that space. So that's what's possible. And he didn't think it was possible, but I really took a stand for him, and I really coached him into what was possible and some of the things that he needs to look at in order for him to make it a reality. And he followed through, and he did. So first of all, I'm super proud of him that he did, and he actually is in a much happier space, and now the next step for him is to work on his business, which is great. So and the point of me sharing all this with you is because the reality is we all have limiting beliefs, and we all have fears and things that come in that really get in our way. And we don't see, sometimes it's a blind spot for us, so we don't even see that. So I'm curious, what are your limiting beliefs that actually stop you from achieving what you want to achieve in life? So if you can comment below and share what those limiting beliefs are, that'd be great. And also, what are the stories that you're telling yourself that you can't do? Like, for example, one of my limiting beliefs that I still consistently work through is I'm not good enough. it's never enough. I'm not worthy. Oh, who's going to listen to me? Like, those are some of my conversations. And as I'm sure you can see, like, I mean, every time every time I do something or create something, it's always a risk, right? So there's the possibility of people listening, and there is also possibility of people not listening. And it's never personal at the end of the day. It's like really where they're at. You know what I'm saying? And so I share this with you because I also have limiting beliefs, and I was talking to one of my coaches earlier this week, and we actually talked about limiting beliefs, which was great. And she shared with me a simple exercise that I actually want to share with you. It's from the Sedona method, and if you're familiar with the Sedona method, awesome. If not, I will post the link to the article, to the exercise that really walks you through how to let go and release limiting beliefs and things that get in your way. So I'll actually post that below the video at the end of this video. Okay, so essentially the exercise is hold a pen, grab a pen, and this pen actually represents, think of this pen representing one of your limiting beliefs. So if you're driving, don't do this, but if you're sitting at a desk somewhere or whatever, I invite you to actually do this with me right now, and we can just quickly go through it. So you have a pen, and I want you to really grab this pen, hold onto it so tight, and I want you to feel what it feels like. First of all, this pen represents one of your limiting beliefs. So if one of your limiting beliefs is I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, I'm not smart enough, whatever that is, I want you to hold onto it so tight, right? So how does it feel to hold on to a limiting belief that it does not work for you? You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't work for you. And I want you in this moment to actually release and not hold on to it as you were, right? So just release. And I want you to like let the pen move around in your hand. So you see how, like, if that's a limiting belief, it's like it's not a part of you, right? It's not a part of who you are, because who you are is whole, complete, and your love, right? So this is not a part of you. And then the final step I want you to do is to actually let it go. And let it go really means letting it go. So as in, like, let it drop, right? So how does it feel to like let it go? And first of all, letting it go is like, first of all, it's you being willing to let it go, and also you knowing that you have a choice and you have the power to let it go. So I want you to do this exercise and let me know what opens up for you and what comes up when you actually do it. And like I said, I'll post the link to the video below so you can check it out and really see more about the Sedona method and more details onto this exercise. But I wanted to share it with you because the thing is, it's so powerful. Like, we hold on to things that are not even part of who we are. These are things that just come to us from other places, spaces, people, conversations, experiences, whatever, but it's not part of who we are, right? So your mission is I want you to do this letting go exercise and share what opened up for you. And I actually want to hear from you. So when you do it, I want you to share and comment below so I can see you and see really what opened up for you. So that's that. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you saw value in this video, I invite you to actually share it with other people, tag people that are meant to hear this message. Someone who's holding on to stuff that no longer serves them, they get to let it go. So invite them to let it go. Okay, so let's do it. Let's make a difference for other people. Thank you for watching. Tune in next week, same time, same station, Warrior Wednesday, 1 o'clock Pacific, 4 o'clock Eastern. Have an amazing rest of your afternoon, guys, and ciao for now. Bye.